Okay, this next thing is about how does duality fit into oneness? Now, this is something I've just got my head around about the last year or so. Now I'm going to put a diagram up. Basically, there's events that happen to us. I mean, there might be good events and bad events, etc. And these are kind of like little, almost black bubbles. And, something happens to you and it's a little black bubble. And, someone hurt me and I'm not good enough. And eventually in life that grows up. And we have all these little bubbles around. And that's our limiting beliefs. And that's our, that's our experiences, I guess. And that could be bad. That could be good. Something really good happened. A teacher gave you a reward. You got this little, scratch and sniff. And, you were recognized for your great efforts, and that's a good thing. You're really good at maths, and you're rewarded for that. Whereas in maybe you weren't good at sports or whatever, I'm not sure. But you through life you have these experiences, and those experiences are almost, in this concept, is duality. It's like, for example, being good sports player, being bad at maths, being good with talking to the opposite sex, being bad with organization at home, whatever those concepts are, is duality. Because what's happening is you're saying one is good and one is bad, and in essence it's not. Nothing is. It just is what it is. And as soon as you say, okay, that is I'm bad at maths, it becomes reality for you. You keep playing that tape, and that is actually reality, and you end up being bad at maths. But in reality, it's just what it is, you know what I mean? And it's always, everything has an opportunity for growth. Now, most of our lives and everything we do, we're pretty much having, we're living in duality. And you might think we're not, but almost everything we're doing, we're living in duality. When we look at someone, we say, oh my God, aren't they a bit overweight? That's judgment, that's duality. Because we think, okay, they're fat, there's someone else is skinny, they need to lose weight. That's, judgment, and that's duality. They've got nice hair, they're wearing a nice dress, or, they got good nails, all of that. They look quite pretty. So the idea is just to accept everything at face value, accept things for what it is. And as they occur and as they come into your life, just address it there and then. Now, something I touched on earlier, let's just take, I have this little, a little permanent marker. Now, if I was looking at this permanent marker, and you're looking at this but from the other end, but that's okay, I'll twist it. If I was going to ask you, what is this I'm holding in my hand? You'll say, okay, it's a permanent marker, it's got some brand on there or whatever. But if I was going to say, okay, now, like I say, you've got that, now, so you've got this pen. Now, if I was going to say to you, if you had no memories, no beliefs, no associations, no concepts, for what even a marker is, or a pen, or a text, or anything even similar, you had no concepts, no beliefs, no memories, no associations, what a text or a marker is. You had nothing. And I was going to show you this. What is it now? That, my friends, is what it really is. It's about removing labels. And when you can view the world with no labels, which is, as soon as we label something, it's duality. When you can view the world with no labels, then you've mastered it. Then you've mastered the concept of duality. Because duality is all about separation. Today in the world, it's very it's very widely used in media, in medications, in whatnot. For example, look at the amount of medications out there today. There's like literally, 10,000 or so, or even illnesses. How many illnesses can you be diagnosed with today? There are so many illnesses, but yet if you go back, say, 50 years or even 100 years, there's probably only 10 things you can get. You go to the doctor, there's only 10 things. But today, there's probably over 1,000, probably 10,000 things, illnesses, and it's all about fragmentation. And what I'm talking about here is defragmentation, removing all the labels and just viewing it for what it really is. Now, another example here is someone viewing the world as, my God, the world is totally stuffed up. Look at the world, corruption, greed, and there's all this evil out there. That's duality, because what's happening is you're labeling something as bad or good, or this is, black, white. That's duality. It in one in a level that look, the truth of it is just what it is. So for example, there could be, you could believe there's corruption in the world, it just is what it is. You could believe that there's an amazing amount of good, great, that it just is what it is. There is no, as soon as we label it, that's when we've lost it. But the idea is just to be observer and just to be, I guess, curious, be an observer, be curious, but not labeling. That's your little, my friends, that's your little lesson on duality. So hopefully you got something out of that. There's my hand movements going from left, right, and center. Anyway, hopefully you got something out of that, and that's all about how does duality fit into oneness. So my little friends, hopefully you can give me a hand and help me promote this little video to your friends or people who might like it. And also leave your comments below, because I'll be definitely curious to see your feedback and answer all your questions. And it's just, this blog is just beginning, so I'd love you to kind of help me promote it and just go down the page. And if you're into social media, etc., go to Google Plus or these other websites like Twitter and just retweet these posts and whatnot. And my intention is to, not to charge you anything, to do this all for free, and I want to definitely keep it that way. So just help me promote this and get it to as many people as possible. And I'll be honest, I might make a little bit of money from advertising on the website just to cover my expenses and my time, I guess, which would be better devoted to me doing this, which is my passion, and then help better serve yourself and the world. Thank you very much.